Hi students, in this session we are going to discuss about the exercise 1.2, prove that root 5 is irrational. Okay, earlier videos we have seen root 2 is irrational and root 3 is irrational in the 3 steps application, right? The same methodology we are going to apply here also. Okay, so step 1, first we are going to assume that root 5 is rational, right? So we can write, on the contrary, let us assume root 5 is rational. Okay, root 5 is rational. Okay, so a rational number can be expressed in the form of a divided by b. So we can write here root 5 is equal to a divided by b. Okay, so now we can write root 5 into b is equal to a, right? Squaring both sides, root 5 into b the whole square is equal to a square, right? So when we take square root, 5b square is equal to a square. Keep this as equation 1. Okay, from this we can get b square is equal to a square by 5. Okay, so 5 divides a square. Okay, as per theorem 1.2, if 5 divides a square, then it will divide a also. You can write, since 5 divides a square, then 5 will divide a also, right? It's finished, right? Now let's go to step 2. Okay, now we have shown here 5 divides a, right? So a divided by 5 is equal to, let's assume some unknown number c, where c is an integer, right? So from these we can say a is equal to 5c and keep this as equation number 2. And step 3, apply equation 2 in equation 1. Apply 2 in 1. So the equation 1 is 5b square is equal to a square. 5b square is equal to a square. Now we know the value of a is equal to 5c. Apply this here. 5 into b square is equal to 5c the whole square. Okay. Now 5b square is equal to 25c square. Right, students? Now b square is equal to 25c square divided by 5. Okay, you can simplify here. 1 5 is 5, 5 5s are 25. So we can write b square is equal to 5c square. Okay, now we can rearrange this equation. 5c square is equal to b square and c square is equal to b square by 5. Okay, so here 5 divides b. Okay, so we can write, as per theorem 1.2, if 5 divides b square, then 5 will divide b also. If 5 divides b square, then 5 will divide B also. Hence, 5 is a factor of B. Okay. Hence, 5 is a factor of B. Okay. Now here, 5 divides A square, then 5 will divide A also. Here we can add, hence, 5 is a factor of A. Right? In step 1, we have proved that 5 is a factor of A. And in step 3, we have proved that 5 is a factor of B. Right? But here, we have taken root 5 is equal to A divided by B, where A and B are co-prime. This we have to write, okay? Co-prime. But here we are assuming that A and B are co-prime, but A and B are having one more factor except one, which is number 5, right? So A and B are not co-prime. That is our conclusion. Okay, this is happening because of our incorrect assumption that root 5 is rational. Dear students, now we have to write the conclusion. Conclusion. Since A and B are having a common factor 5, since A and B are having a common factor 5, A and B are not co-prime. Okay, now we can continue. This is happening because of our incorrect assumption root 5 is rational. This happened because of our incorrect assumption root 5 is rational. Hence, root 5 is irrational. Hence, root 5 is irrational. That's all, students. First, what we have done as a nutshell, as a summary, I am repeating again. The first step is, on the contrary, let us assume root 5 is rational. Okay, so if root 5 is a rational number, it can be expressed in the form of A divided by B. Okay, where A and B are co-prime. And from that, we are arriving this first equation, 5b square is equal to A square, and keeping this as equation 1, right? And then from that, we are arriving b square is equal to A square by 5, okay, to prove that 5 will divide A. Okay, in the first step, we have to prove that 5 will divide A, right? Since 5 divides A square, then 5 will divide A also. Hence, 5 is a factor of A. It's proved here. Okay, and if 5 divides A, take that A divided by 5 is equal to some unknown number C, where C is an integer, and arrive A is equal to 5C. So here we are arriving the value of A and keeping this as the equation 2. And in step 3, apply equation 2 in equation 1. You will get finally C square is equal to B square by 5. Okay, 5 divides B square, hence 5 divides B also, as per the theorem. Okay, until this we proved that 5 will divide A and 5 will divide B also, right? But we assumed that A and B are co-prime. Co-prime means these two numbers will have a common factor number 1 only. There's no other common factor, right? But here we proved that 5 is a common factor for A and B. Since A and B are having a common factor 5, A and B are not co-prime. Okay, but we assumed here it's a prime, co-prime, right? So this is incorrect. This is happening because of our incorrect assumption. Root 5 is rational. Okay, hence root 5 is irrational. Okay, we have to conclude like that. Clear, students? Okay, thank you. Stay tuned, stay focused, stay confident. Let's march towards our mission of targets 100. Thank you, students. See you in the forthcoming lessons. Bye bye.